Hey y'all, I don't know exactly who this message is going to be for, but I wanted to share a little bit about where I'm at right now in my entrepreneurial journey, and I hope that it helps someone else who may be in the same situation. So right now I am in my season of consistency. And what do I mean by that? I have been blessed enough to have multiple skill sets. I can do brand strategies. I can actually do your visual branding. I'm a designer, photographer. I could do video. I could do your ads. I could do all the things, build funnels. I could do all the things, right? And I just enjoy doing those things because I am a creative. However, what I realized last year that I've been working on this year is that I'm doing too many of all the things. I was making money. I made good money doing all the things, but I was tired. I was burnt out. I was frustrated with my business, and I wasn't sure exactly where to go. I knew it was time for a pivot, but I knew what I was not doing. I knew I wasn't going back to my 9-to-5 job or a 9-to-5 job. I knew that wasn't for me. So I was like, you know what? None of the things that's currently making me the most money is making me super happy doing just that, because I can offer so much, and plus I wasn't charging enough, which is a whole nother testimony in its own. I was not charging enough. However, this year I decided to become more focused on one goal, one objective, one goal that's going to get me to my objective. And everything that I do, all of my activities that I do in my business every day, they are in line with that goal. So, for example, my goal was to increase my lead system. Like, I should say, probably perfect it, because my lead system was mostly working off of word of mouth, referrals, which, like I said, I made very good money doing that. But I needed something more consistent, because once I changed the model of my business where I stopped doing design, well, the referrals stopped, because all of the referrals was for design, and I had to turn away a lot of those potential clients. I turned them away because I wanted to focus on doing brand strategy, and I stood 10 toes down on that. And I was like, you know what, I know how to design. I can always go back to it if it doesn't work, but I have to put 1,000% into trying to do this thing that I'm saying is going to make me happy, and that can actually bring value and impact to the people that engage with it. So back to the story. So I have been selling brand strategy as my high ticket offer, and I must say I made the right choice. I made the right choice in perfecting that process and perfecting that offer and that experience, because that brought me the most joy doing, and I'm charging what I need to be charging for it in this moment. I wrapped up phase 1 of a brand strategy experience. I wrapped up phase 1 with one of my clients Friday, and she said something to me that really touched me. and I'm claiming it. I'm receiving it. I've received it. She said, well, let me give you a little context first. At the end of each phase, or at the end of each project, I ask my clients if they feel like the money investment was worth it. And I ask them for their honest feedback. Did they feel like they got their money's worth? Because this is my high ticket offer. So anyway, so I asked her that, and she said, yes, I feel like I got everything I needed and more. But I'm going to tell you something, Shanae. You should be charging $20K for what we just did. You need to find your people that's going to pay you $20K, because with the work you just did for me over the past few weeks, it was worth that. And that spoke to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm still playing too small. I'm still playing too small, even though I felt like I made progress and I was charging a lot more than what I was charging before. And it's still like, there's still levels, you know, it's still levels that I have to climb to get to where I want to go. But that gave me confirmation that not only are you doing the right thing, that you're going in the right direction, but that you're actually making an impact that people can feel and see, you know? I was really just blown away by the review that my client gave me. And yeah. But I'm getting off topic a little bit. But I'm about to wrap it up. Anyways, my whole purpose of this video is to remind you that you are enough to start. You, as you currently are, you're enough to start whatever that business is, whatever that brand is, whatever that idea is. You right now in your current state, you are enough. But to get from hustler phase to business, like a real business phase or a brand, you have to become more. You have to become more than what you are. Like, you have to become more than a hustler. You have to become the industry. You have to have a position. You have to have a stance in what it is that you're doing. My stance is that everybody needs a brand strategy. Not everybody agrees with that. And I also think that there's also a place for people to test out their concept of business before they invest in the brand strategy. It's layers to that too. But I took a stance with that. And you can too. Take a stance in whatever is pissing you off in your industry. Take a stance. That's how you stand out. Be vocal about it and be bold about what you're offering. Don't try to offer what everybody else is offering. One reason why I decided to do brand strategy is because all of the content I saw around brand strategy was geared towards people that wanted to become a brand strategist. Not like everyday entrepreneurs that was trying to figure it out, you know? So I felt like it was my job to try to take something that can be really complex, because if it's done right, sis, you ain't gonna want to do that by yourself. You gonna want some professional help to do it, because especially if you work with me earlier when I first started doing brand strategies, it's a whole new ball game now. It's like a whole new service now. Anyway, but you are enough. Just start.